So wealth is not just about money. That's the first thing that most people get wrong. Wealth isn't just about money. Um, Real wealth is about freedom. Having freedom to do what you want when you want to do it. Control over the time. Nobody tells you when to work, when to do this, when to do that. Meaning you're self-employed. You got your own thing going on. Options. Options to do whatever you want when you want. On a Monday you could go out fishing. You could go out have a party or something. That's what really wealth is about. Options. Um, the ability to make decisions without being limited. Today you could make a big purchase without having to, scratch your pockets too deep, you know, make a big purchase and you really won't scratch the surface or anything like that. Yeah, but there's a mindset that is required in order to get to that point. There's a certain mindset, and the wealthy mindset is all about thinking long term instead of short term. Thinking about long term growth, playing the long game. You know, seeing opportunities instead of obstacles. Where most people see problems and challenges, you see an opportunity. I won't go into examples, but there's many, many examples I could give. You know, yeah. For example, I give horrible examples, but please bear with me. This is horrible, trust me. But let's say we talk of crash site, a place where there's a lot of crashes that take place, like it's known, maybe a cliff or some shit. Or somebody could start a towing company nearby there, and that's an opportunity, not an obstacle. So they actually make good use of it. I'm sorry for that example, but that's what I mean. So seeing an opportunity, not an obstacle. So yeah, and then the wealthy mindset is also about being disciplined and patient, because some of these things do take time. So you've got to play the long game. And most people are not just broke financially, but they're also broke mentally. They don't want to take risks. Most of them want to play it safe. They choose comfort over discomfort. And discomfort is what is actually required in order to be successful, because comfort is the enemy of success. You cannot be successful if you're always comfortable, always sleeping in when you're supposed to be working, stuff like that. So you have to become discomfort. You have to embrace discomfort. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I couldn't speak much on this topic because I'm still developing that mindset myself. And so I'll just recommend a few materials that are helping me get to that point. I have 2 books here with me. I have The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz and Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This one teaches you quite a number of things. Let me just open up the first page, look at the table of content. One of the topics that stands out to me is organized planning. You do need to learn how to organize planning. It teaches you the power of desire, persistence, stuff like that. Specialized knowledge, the power of the mastermind. There's a lot of good stuff in here. It's definitely going to help you have that mindset. This helps you get out of the slump. When you're feeling down, it helps you dream beyond your current environment, stuff like that. I will post. I don't know if I feel like that will be copyright, but I just recommend you to go look up these books. They'll really help you get to that mindset. So without further ado, thanks for watching. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Drop a like, sub, something like that. I really appreciate. Yeah, peace out, G.